Vancouver Resource Investment Conference, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And we are now at the booth of Revival Gold. And with me here is Hugh Agro, the CEO of the company, who wants to give us an update. And of course, we want to talk about the merger mania, which started in the gold sector. Hugh, great to have you here.
Thanks, Jochen. Great to be back. And yeah, there sure has been a lot of activity in the mining space and in gold mining in particular.
Absolutely. So before we start with your terrific company and an update, maybe some comments on the merger mania we were already talking about. As you said, like the new birth of the market, the revival of the market. What are your thoughts on Newmont, Goldcorp, Barrick, Randgold?
Yeah, so it's deja vu all over again, Jochen, because as you remember, at the bottom of the last cycle, we saw this wave of merger activity in the gold mining space. Started off in 1997 with Newmont merging with Santa Fe. By 2001, at almost the bottom of the space of the market, we saw Barrick buy Homestake. And then in 2002, the formation of the new Kinross, which was Kinross, Echo Bay, and TVX, right at the bottom of the last cycle. I think this is sowing the seeds of a rebirth in our industry, and it's a near perfect bottom of the market signal as far as I'm concerned.
So that means, do you think with the merger mania we are really at the bottom of the cycle?
I think we're there. If we're not exactly there, we're very close to it, and this is exactly the reason that we put Revival Gold together about a year and a half, 2 years ago. Exactly for this situation. The majors are producing large amounts of gold, and they're not replacing those ounces. And there's another 24 or so companies behind them that need to do the same thing. Replace ounces that just aren't being discovered, just aren't being put into production.
So that's like the mill feed of tomorrow.
Exactly.
Great. Yeah, and I mean, since the financial crisis, I think we lost easily 5 years of world exploration, and still no money is going really into exploration. I mean, no significant amounts. And from somewhere has to come the future metal, right?
The pace of gold production is running at about 120 million ounces a year. The pace of gold discovery is running at about 20 million ounces a year. That's a big gap. And not only is it the exploration that hasn't been getting the funding, it also is the operations themselves. The pressure on the balance sheets has meant that the sustaining capital has really declined as well. Bottomed out in about 2015, but it's still quite low today. And that just combines to make for a loaded up spring when this sector comes back. There won't be the growth projects to feed the demand.
Absolutely, and Revival Gold is the one which is really good positioned. So let's come to an update. What happened the last 3 months?
Yeah, in the last 3 months we've made really good progress. We've wound up our drill program for 2018. You remember that when we last talked, we talked about the importance of leachable material for the potential restart of the Beartrack plant. Well, this year we will be coming back to build on the resource that we see possibilities on Arnett. We got some great intercepts at the end of last year in the Haiti area. We'll be building on that across the Arnett project area, and then we'll be back into Beartrack with more drilling along the Panther Creek Fault to build out the resource at Beartrack proper. So it'll be another big year of drilling this year at Revival Gold. We'll also be doing a second phase of metallurgical test work, and it will all culminate with the initiation of a resource update by the end of the year.
That's a super busy year, Jesus Christ. And I assume you have the money in the treasury to do that?
We're in good shape from a treasury point of view. We've got about 1.5 million in warrants outstanding that are in the money. We're backed by Orion Mine Finance and other institutions that are solid supporters of our business. And we'll decide on the exact specifications of our program on the basis of the work that's going on in the office right now as we digest the drilling from 2018. So we're updating our models, we're figuring out where we want to prioritize our targeted drilling for next year, and we'll be back to the market in a couple months' time with more specifics about the program for 2019.
Fantastic. Well, needless to say, that sounds like a great plan, and we see us at PDAC, of course.
Yes.
And hopefully we can do another nice update.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hugh. Quick and to the point, I liked it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was Hugh Agro, the CEO of Revival Gold, and you heard it. We are at the bottom of the cycle, hopefully now, because the merger mania has really started, and as you really alluded and and really elaborated correctly. The last cycles also started like with this Merger Mania stuff, and yeah, the company Revival Gold is really poised and really perfectly set up to benefit from that. And as Hugh said, super large work program 2019. The company is ready to rumble, put the pedal to the metal and drill it out. So news flow is coming. Thanks for watching us. Bye bye from Vancouver.